down a bit. It's a bit loud. I'm not feeling this sound playlist either. Maybe this will be better. Yeah, this is better. All right, so sure. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I have a mouse detect for hovering over things. And maybe this is something I can add in the future so it won't let me click on things, it's not selected. Because it'll say a click up here, so just to let me know, like, hey, I can't click this. There's no response on the buttons, but I can click these things. And I can move them. Scroll wheel. Maybe what I should add next is like a snap to grid system. So it'll like, you know what I mean? It'll go up here too, which is kind of funny. So I can put it up there. It's like RIP, can't get to the bar. But yeah, I still think maybe the snap to grid is just a feature that I can add in the future. Because right now, all we're focused on is essentially the minimum viable product. Where it's like, yes, I can go into this thing, I can click things, select them. What I should do next is if I select it, I want to like highlight it or something like that. Which I remember, I think I have a material for it. Outline material. I don't, does it work? I'll have to look up. Let's see. I'll go to YouTube. Boy, that's a 17-minute video. Let's try this one. Oh, what just happened? It just crashed on me. What did I do? Okay, let's pause the music. This right here is what I want, I think. Let's try it.
Function, we want to copy paces, but instead of putting it to our hovered material, we put it to none to clear the material. We also need to make sure that we disable.
Okay, let's start over.
Everyone,
Let's start over.
Pajama King here.
Yep.
Today I will show you how we can highlight.
That's what I want.
In Unreal Engine 5.
And right now it's tied to the hover, which I have. I need to drag this up into here. I'm going to reopen my old Windows as well. So right now, see, I have it tied to this thing to like do this to it. Now I need to like put the boundary on it. So let's do it.
5 just by looking at it. In this video, I will use an outline material I created for another video. If you don't have your own material, I suggest you watch that video first.
Does he have it linked?
So I avoid repeating a lot of the steps. We start off by creating a base blueprint of our interactable items. In our case, I will only be using it for material.
Why would you not link it? Is this it right here? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's make the...
Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a clean outline effect using a translucent overlay material in Unreal Engine 5. You might have seen other outline techniques before, utilizing post-processing. Each approach has its own advantages and disadvantages. And if you're wondering which one is the best for your project, make sure to skip to the time.
Let's see, which one should I go with?
The advantages of this approach are that it's easy to set up. and you don't get any depth issues, meaning the outline won't show through other objects in the scene. This makes it great for things like pickups, interactable objects, or highlighted enemies. However, there are some limitations. The quality heavily depends on your model's normals. On simple meshes like a cube, you might notice sharp corners or gaps when viewed from certain angles. The performance is also worse compared to post-processing, because each outline mesh requires an extra draw call for the outline material, which is fine for a few objects, but not ideal if you want your entire scene outlined. And finally, as mentioned before, this method does not currently work with Nanite-enabled static meshes in version 5.7.1. If you want to learn how to dynamically spout in items and pickups, I suggest you look at my video here.
Yeah, maybe that's not what I want then.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create an outline effect for any object in Unreal Engine, and you'll easily be able to change its color.
Holy 1 minute intro.
Call this our outline material. We want to open it up and just go over to material here and change the blend mode to be masked.
Okay, let's check. Outline material. Blend mode is masked. I'm going to just put this on my second monitor down here. You won't be able to see it, but...
And change the shading model to be unlit.
Okay.
Make sure that it's two-sided.
Okay.
Next, we just want to right-click and look for two-sided sign.
Yep.
And then just drag off here and look for 1 minus.
So this was the tutorial I was following.
And connect this into the opacity mask. This will make it so the front-facing side of the material is masked out. Next, we're going to right-click and look for vertex, normal, world space. And then we just want to drag off here and look for multiply. And we want this one. Then right click again and look for a scalar parameter value. And just call this line thickness.
Okay.
Make sure that this has a default value of something like 1. Then connect this into here. And connect this into the world position offset. This will be how thick our line is going to be.
Okay, it looks the same.
Our line outline color, we can just
I've selected the same one.
Constant 3 vector. Right click on this and convert it to a parameter and just call it color.
That's what I've done.
I'm just going to make mine red for now and connect this into emissive color. Then just go apply and save. We can close this. And let's say I just select this cube in my level. In the search, I can look for overlay, and there should be something called overlay material.
Wait, let's go back.
Emissive color.
Okay.
Then just go apply and save. We can.
Okay. That's good.
And close this. And let's say I just select this cube in my level.
Okay.
In the search, I can look for overlay, and there should be something called overlay material. And if I just drag my outline material into here, this cube should have an outline effect. And if you easily want to create more outline effects, we can just right click on this material and go create material instance. I'll just call this my outline material instance. And let's just drag this onto our cube. And we just want to expand these two tabs and make sure that they're both checked. And maybe I can change.
Okay. So here's the problem. Gotta remember where it is. Yeah, it's right here. I can only set one overlay material. And so I have that one for hover glow, which means I need to make a second one based on this that not only has this effect on it, but also has this. So let's try it. If I do outline material is what I've called it. So on selected, we'll call it outline material. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's way too thin. That's also a problem. Because it's overriding it again. You can see that. Well, first of all, let's fix this thing and we'll make this like 6. Now when we hit play and build, hovers. That's, but see, once I see, then it resets it. It's resetting it. That's like what we want. But I also want the glow. Or do we want it to be like that so we can, like, you know what I mean? What happens, yeah, if I hover over like a spot where it's, yeah. In the future, I'd probably add a thing where it slightly lifts it up off the ground and like makes a shadow or something like that, so you can kind of see better where you're dropping it. But that's neither here nor there. What do I want to do? That's definitely like the size we want. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to remake all these. These are just like placeholder objects. Okay, so the first thing we need to do right off the bat is I need to add a detector to check if the object I'm hovering over is already selected. So that's build mode pawn. Okay. Being hovered over. Okay, down here. Okay, so we want to add one in here. Right? Yeah, we want it in here, I think. Okay, so the thing that we're going to do, so here's the logic for this. Here's the logic. So when the cursor that we're controlling here in the buildable pawn, so if it's in the build, if I'm in build mode, if I'm not holding middle mouse button, so I'll show you what that does here. Middle mouse allows me to like look around, and I don't want to hover over things. So, you know what I mean? It allows me to do this. This WASD normally does this, where I'm stuck kind of doing this, but middle mouse allows me to pan around. That makes it so that the mouse doesn't. Okay, so that's what we need to check for that. We want to be in here. So if we're not holding middle mouse button, if we are going to do nothing, if we're not holding middle mouse button, then what? Then we're going to get the player controller, see what's underneath the mouse, and if it's something's blocking it, if nothing's blocking it, then we're playing hover end. And we're kind of adding multiple functions here. So if there's nothing under, so it's just every tick basically, because this one is called check cursor, and that's, where's my on tick? Yeah, updates moved, checks cursor down here. I can reorganize all this stuff. Doesn't really matter though. This is all just movement stuff. So it's going to move first and then check where you're looking. Like if you're doing WASD for walking around. All right. So we're going to check and see if anything's being blocked. If it's true, then we're going to check if it's buildable. If that's true, so that's a buildable object. If it's false, then we do nothing, basically. We clear hovered actor. That's what it's doing. It's setting hovered actor to nothing. If it's false, then hovered actor is already nothing because it hasn't been set. So if it's true, it's checking to see if the hovered actor and selected actor are the same. So like, wait. Huh? Oh, that's probably something for way down here. We're checking this way down here. Okay. Yeah, because we don't care about this thing right here. Yeah, okay, so let's follow the true thing. So it is something that it's something we can build. Then we're going to check to see Oh, because this is just setting it. So if the hovered actor and the hit actor are the same, then we're not doing anything because it's already highlighted. So we don't need to clear and reset it every single tick. It's like, okay, it's already something we're highlighted. It's already something we've selected. So we're not going to do anything. I think we want that. We want that. We want no. Oh, because we're going. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. So what this is going to do, it's going to check to see if the selected actor, so that it's checking to see if we're hovering back onto something that's selected. So technically, let's see if this fixed it. Yeah, so everything seems to be, so I can click it. Yep, see? Oh, clicking it. Well, that's what I'm supposed to do. I want to be able to. Do I want to be able, what happened? Why did it deselect? Is that what I want? No, I don't want that. So I don't want to be able to like to do like this, you know what I mean? So I want you to be able to like this and then drag it, but you can't now. So let's fix that next. Let's save everything here. All right. So that's a click situation. So when the left button is pressed, it's checking, make sure we're not holding middle out. Make sure hovered actor is valid. Let's check for the click. Does click? Interesting, it thinks you can't click it. Okay. So it's running it down here. Oh, because it's not resetting. What the heck? I think that's what this did. Interesting. Okay, so right now, I'm just going to put on a text string hovering. So when I hit play here, so it's going to say hovering. Yep, so it's doing it every time. And if I do this, yeah, so it doesn't think I'm hovering over it again. It's blocking to detect that I'm hovering. Okay, so that means nothing's being hovered over. So that means up here, we need to check only if hovered vector actor isn't valid. Then we needed to check actually, I think I don't want to do it this way. I want to make it so and we're going to set the hovered actor as the hit actor. That should fix it. So if the selected actor and the hit actor are the same, we're still going to set the hovered actor to it. Which, okay, so this should work. Let's see. So that it's still going to read that there's a hit actor. So that works just fine. And click it. I can. Yeah, so now it works. So I can still do this, and then I can. Because it used to be I couldn't do that. Okay. Weird. I'm sure I can fix that movement though. Okay, that's a good fix. So now that's good to go. Okay. What's next? What do we need to do next? We need, right, the inventory. Let's make the inventory thing. So first of all, I'm gonna check and see if there is like a Fab inventory plugin I can just use. Sometimes there is. And then we're gonna filters, price, free. Grid inventory. Is this what we want, maybe? No, not that. I don't need stacks of things either. This is the hard part. I don't really know how to do this. But we can figure it out. Surely. Drink some water. Maybe I should tip this down just a smidge. that's a bit too far. I want it like that. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay, let's solve this. Let's figure it out. Ooh, I've been pinged on something. Okay. My music's off. There we go. Okay. I just like this vibe. All right, so I want to make a good, because like this isn't very good. So where should it be? Let's first, like, what I should probably do is take a screenshot of this. Say this is your player view. Open like a Krita. Sure. Okay, what do we want? The reference I want to kind of grab is Water Park Simulator. No, not shopping. I need images. Building. Is there like a screenshot of it? Okay. No. Yeah, I want to see when that. Yeah. So this is kind of what we got to work with. I really like this, so I'll probably just more or less steal this kind of layout. Those notifications are way too loud. I think they're played through OBS, so we'll find out. I wonder if it... Why it's just so loud. Where is it coming from? What plays it? Is there a settings in here? Settings. Audio. It's definitely this alerts thing, but I probably have to edit it like on Streamlabs, which I guess I can log into it and just, because it is just a bit loud for my liking. Which... Oh, there we go. Alert chat is there. there a different sound I can select? Let's turn the volume back up so we can hear. Let's also pause the music so I can hear.
Let's go!
Holy. Let's turn that volume way back down.
Easy. Imagine that.
Where did that one go? There's one called like Bits 500? Huh. No, I don't want any of this. I want like a really quick, like, did it, you know? No. So loud. Maybe just like, is there something called like note? We'll just do that. Just do that and make the volume really low. Let's test it. No. Oh, it's holy, it's so loud. Select. That's better. Should have bring. Save settings. Okay. Now let's test it. Okay, that works. Perfect. All right, I'm happy with that now. So, I think, first of all, we kind of need a vibe. And we obviously want something really fun like this. I really like their color scheming. It's like color theory is so important. There's that Japanese book of colors. Japanese book of color combinations. Because this is like this red goes really well with this blue. It's almost like slightly pink, slightly salmon. Kind of like this color combination. Let's drop that in there. Just looking through different color palettes. Maybe it should be, so this is just for the UI. So we need like this. Yeah, maybe the gold and stuff don't. I can always change the colors of stuff. But I really like this color combo. But maybe it should be more cheerful. Different color palettes. I want one with like, it's kind of a nice, but it's just not bright enough, I don't think. This one's also really nice, that color palette. If that's a color option. This, it's just not bright enough though. Color palettes, let's see. Happy, let's say happy color palettes. Honestly, I don't think this really matters right now though. Yeah, I don't think it really matters because we'll just, that's all like, features we can add later. So for now, let's drag this thing full screen. And what do we want? So first of all, we want a box. Let's make a new layer. We're gonna fill it with like white. We're gonna make this thing like that. Okay. Should probably get my tablet and pen out. Start thinking about that. Let's see. Start the music back up. Okay, we obviously, I mean, this has pool and slides. So we probably want categories. Let's see. Is there like a name for arcade things? Like those arcade, those little game box things? You know what I'm talking about? What are those things called? What are they categorized as? What are arcade game machines called? Maybe we'll just make a category. That's okay. So first of all, let's, is it Alt? It is Alt. So we're going to deselect that. And we're going to, sure, that's fine. We're going to drag a line. We'll make it black, just to block them out. Sure, that'll do. We're going to go to pen. Select. Is there not some object to lock that? No, I don't want to lock it. I want to save selection. There's some way to do this. Whatever. I can't be bothered. So we definitely want arcades, like arcade. Yeah, that's the layer we're on. So we want, let's just list them out first. We want arcade. We want, what would I categorize like food and drink and stuff like that as? I'm guessing they're under utility here. But, so we want arcade. We want attractions. Arcades, attractions, concessions, right? Is that what I would call it? Yeah. Yep, that's what we want. Decoration. And probably utility. This thing got crooked. So we probably want to divide it up like that. So we've got arcade things, so you've got, you know, these things and these things, because these are kind of a different category than this stuff, because these are amusements. So yeah, maybe we shouldn't call it an attraction. We should call it attractions. Yeah, arcades, attractions, concessions, decoration, and utility are the categories we want. So we'll put them up here. Actually, let's divide this into 5 groups. Whatever, close enough, right? Close enough. Okay. I wish there was like a divide tool, but whatever. We'll just do it. Let's just do it with text. What should we use? I don't like that. It's cool, but it's just not. I want something fun. No, I think it needs to be a bit more round still. just not. I really like Copperplate Gothic, but it's just not the vibe we're going for. No, I think it needs to be like kind of fun. That's too much. This what we want? No, that's too. That's cool. I like that one. Let's just do it. I don't care. Copperplate Gothic. Copperplate Gothic Bold. Okay. So we're gonna have arcade. Drag another one over. Attractions. I kind of like it with the uppercase and lowercase. Arcade. Sessions. These need to be a little bit smaller then. We'll make it like 22. We can move them over a bit. Kind of like a fun, like a bit of like a comfortable formal. Okay. Decoration. I think it needs to be decorations. And then utility. Yeah, so those are our 5. Sure. Okay. Yup. So I should probably have 1 or 2 things all in this category, like in each of these categories. So I can switch between these different lists, you know? But, so, which means I probably want to move this stuff up. That's okay. This is what we want. Is that really? I guess it's because I'm not in full screen mode, so it kind of feels a little squished. Oh, it's okay. This is definitely what we want. So you can get all the different arcade games. All the different attractions. You can get all your concessions, your food, your drinks, your snacks, your toys, your merch, your, you know, all that stuff. Memberships. A place where people can buy memberships. Place where people can, you know, like let's say you have a bowling, you can get a bowling lane, right? You can have a place where you have to rent your shoes and you can also buy shoes from them. Or let's say we have a rock climbing wall. You can buy your own like harnesses and rock climbing walls and stuff. Rock climbing shoes there if the guests want to. Or they can rent them. utility, of course. Okay. But I think I'll do, I don't want this over here because we'll just use shift for it to snap the grid. So then what we want a line. And like so. Do we really need to filter though? Do we really want to be able to filter? I don't think we really care. But just having a sidebar always feels nice. So let's do it. And we'll put a little box around it for now. We'll call this filter. Kind of like it being transparent like that. Yeah, that's kind of what we want. So we need our 5 categories. Yeah, that's kind of what we want. Bathroom really quick. All right. Oh, I have it running. I don't need to be doing that. Okay, so here's the UI for build mode. What did he always do? Create like... He always had me like make a canvas panel. Yo.
Yo.
Wonder if this will work. Can I share my screen while I'm doing this? Pog, it does work. Alright, so... Because I'm streaming at the same time. Streaming on OBS. Multicasting to YouTube and Twitch. Alright, so... There's 0 viewers, Pog. But it's largely because like YouTube and stuff will save the VOD of this, so I can go back and make content of it without like recording things to my phone or to my computer.
Okay.
But anyways, so I want to make it like this, so that there's basically, oops, and this is just like the really simplified version of it. Like I want there to be, we'll make these kind of scuffed, whatever, don't care. You know what I mean? There's kind of like 5 buttons up here, 5 categories. And then in each of those, you know, let's say I have this one filled. You know what I mean? Well, let's make it really, really bright like that. You know, let's say, oh, let's do it in green actually. So that'll look better. Yeah, let's say I have that one selected. There's a bunch of, you know what I mean? Like objects in this one that I can, you know what I mean? And then probably my scroll wheel over there to scroll through the things. Like that, you know? So what do I do?
Do you know how widgets work?
Yeah. So I have, oops.
You need to make like a widget for each thing and like stack them.
Oh, so I have to make a bunch of like a widget for literally each one. I can't like use like a stack box or something?
I mean, that would be part of it. But then like what do you put in the stack box?
Okay, so I need to make like a ton of widgets where like I don't even know how to start thinking about this. Which is the I just don't know what to do here. I mean, first of all, I know this stuff needs to get moved up. I guess I don't need to share audio because I'm listening to music, so you probably don't care about that. But yeah, I don't know. So I have a widget. This is my build mode widget. Do I need to build a bunch of widgets like and it's just gonna like access a widget switcher? Or is there like a tab thing I can do in here?
Widget switcher is like tabs, yeah.
Yeah, there's no tab here, so I need a widget switcher.
Widget switcher doesn't have the visuals for the tabs. It just lets you put a list of widgets in it, and then it'll like toggle which one is visible. So it's like the functionality of tabs.
Okay. So I definitely need one of those. Definitely need one of these. Let me get these buttons out of the way because I just added them just to check some things. I'll put them up there for now. Oh, I got this working, by the way. Let me show you this. This is pretty cool, I think. All right, so, I mean, as usual, so I can hover over the different things. I can click on it now and it highlights it. And even though I can hover over other things, but this thing will stay highlighted until I click on something else.
Nice.
Now, something I kind of want to do is, right now when I see it doesn't like, I don't know how to, but that's more of a cosmetic thing I can probably fix in the future when I'm rotating around with middle mouse, because I think I might be able to just like, no, it stays over there, but it kind of doesn't feel super great. But, and then it snaps my mouse, you know? So there's some funky stuff going on. But anyways, I don't really care about any of that just because it, but I got the highlight working for things, so that's kind of nice.
Is that post-process outline or no?
It's done the same way as the hover, the glow. It's a overlay material. Yeah. Which I know post.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes, maybe.
Okay, call me back. Thank you. All right, back to it. Let's see if I can't. So I know I need. Let's see if I can't just start messing with it and see if I can figure something out. So this is a widget switcher. Can I add this to that? I don't know what this bind widgets means. I don't think that's what I want. Nice. That works. So that still works. We're good. I'm gonna save this. All right. Oh, another category we probably need. I guess utility would include like structures. I want you to be able to like raise the floors and have staircases and stuff like and railings. Maybe we should add another one for structural. So maybe attractions all gets grouped together. Yeah. Yeah, attractions all together. Structures. Structural. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. So, no, let's grab the white. And we'll just... It's too far over. Let's add it in. Whoop, get rid of those old lines. Hopefully I didn't mess. Oh, I think we're good. Now we can add new lines. Actually, let's keep the box there. Why not? I think that's a much better set of categories. Yeah, that's a much better. Attractions, concessions. So attractions are all like the arcades, the pools, stuff like that, and you can filter them by like arcades, by like activity things, by like tabletops, like foosball, pool, air hockey, chess, checkers, tabletop things. Concessions is going to be like your drinks thing. You can sell snacks, vendors. Maybe I should build a Trello. Because that's what he was saying I should use. What is Monday? I want to see what Monday is. Actually, let me Gemini it. I'll just use Trello, I suppose. Do I think I have an account. I'm on my second monitor, sorry. I don't want to give away any info about myself. Okay. Dismiss. Okay, create. What is a board versus a template? Create a workspace board. This is called let's drag this out. Let's see what we got here. Okay. To do. Oh. I don't need... Do I have a planner? No, I need board. Oh, okay. I don't need the planner, I don't think, because I don't need a calendar stuff. So these are... No, I don't need that. So I'm allowed to have... Let's make this... Buildable assets. Oh, okay. Is this how you do it? Maybe I just do attractions, checklist. Okay. So I can go into my attractions and I can see what's in here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I kind of dig that. What do I have here? I have concessions. I'll add a card. Let's message me on Discord. Oh, he called me. Whoops. Yo. You there?
Yo. You switched to Trello?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm just trying to fill it out. So those are the categories I want for buildable assets. So I think I'm only allowed to have so many like categories for free, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say overall roadmap. That was the thing I put on Discord. I'm gonna convert that over. Add a card for phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Okay, and in here we're gonna add checklist to do list. Let's see. Move objects on scene from menu. Delete object in scene. Currency system. PC. Restock food. Restock concessions. Tech 3 unlocks. Okay, select move objects is done. Delete object scene is done. Card. Polish. Let's move this up to there. So we're gonna do a polish of all that stuff. Phase 2, we're gonna add polish. Polish. So phase 1, we're done 2 out of 9. I wonder if I can link things together from checklists. I'm sure I can. Right? Convert to
I don't
card.
know what you mean by link there.
Oh, this. How do I delete this? Archive it, I guess. What did I get rid of? Oh, yeah. Add an item, which is... Put it down there. Okay. Then I want to add a bunch of things in here as well for like attractions. A checklist. We'll delete this. And I'm gonna make like different categories. One would be like arcade games. Whoops. Can I edit it? I can. And add a checklist for like tabletop games. And add one for thrill. Right. Thrill. There we go. Yeah, so I can have like different categories of stuff. So what I want it to be basically in this screenshot, you can see I have all these different things I can set through it. There's filters as well over here, although that's probably something I can add later. You know, that doesn't need to be done right away.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do is I want to be able to like filter it, like arcade games, tabletop games, thrill rides, you know, and stuff like that, right? So you can easily look, say, oh, what arcade games do I have? What arcade games are available? That sort of stuff.
Okay, so
yeah.
you need like a widget for each modular component. Like if you go back to your drawing.
Yeah, for each one of these. To put in here, right?
Each one of what?
So for each one of these categories up here, I need a widget that's going to drop into this, right? To this box.
Well, like this, the square that shows a single item.
Yeah,
right.
Like
you got
this.
5 squares on the screen. That's one widget.
Oh,
So
it has
you
to be
can
a.
have it like
It
that.
has to be. I have to make a widget for every object.
No, you make a single widget that represents any of those. Like it has like an item type parameter or something, and then it switches the image itself out to the correct image.
Okay.
But then like, it has like a button and a title or whatever, cover, card, anything like that. And you only have to do it once. And then the parent widget, which is the tab, can create a bunch of instances of that widget, one for each type of item, and put it into some sort of like horizontal box or whatever.
I'm gonna make a new folder in here called widgets. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, and then we'll add blueprint class widget, right?
No.
Oh.
Maybe that works, but it's under the go back interface or user interface. Yeah. Widget blueprint.
Button.
User widget.
Okay. Select this.
Yeah, that. Yes.
What would this be? This would be build. You call it like W widget widget blueprint underscore.
Shop item. I don't know. Whatever.
Inventory item. I don't want to call it that because it's build mode shop build mode inventory item. So I can sort between build mode and like first person mode, play mode. Okay, so that's this, which is going to be basically a button, right?
Keep it full size. What? No, you keep the button there. You could put like an image inside of it.
Okay. How do I get? Well, like, would I want it to be an image? Would I have to like take a screenshot of every one of these things?
Well, for now, we can just do that. Like, yes, but we can do that later. Just put text in it. I mean, you're gonna have to get like
because right now,
an
can I
icon
not?
for each one eventually, right?
I suppose, yeah. Okay.
Just put text in it for now then.
Text.
Drag it on top of the button. Yeah. Make the text black, maybe.
Sure.
Now, if you go over to the graph on the top right, you can add a new variable on the left.
Where are my variables? Oh, right here.
Higher. And you could call this item name.
And this is going to be not a Boolean. It's going to be what?
A text.
Text. Okay.
And then click on the right edge of that item name you added. There's a little closed eye. Yep. Open it and then click expose on spawn down below. Bottom left.
What does that do?
Yep. I guess when you construct one of these widgets, this is a parameter on the constructor. And you call it create widget.
Okay.
Now if we go back to the designer tab, you can take the text, and on the right there's a content where it says text block. You click the little chain link. You can bind it to your item name variable. Now whatever you set in that variable will update this text. Okay, that's fine for now. Hit compile.
I did.
Now go to, do you have a widget for the overall inventory? What is the box at the bottom? Is that your thing?
This thing right here is the widget switcher.
Okay, just make a new widget, I guess.
Oh, from the menu?
Like, yeah. You could call it like shop tab or something.
Sure. User widget.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, open that.
I'm guessing we want a window. No, what do you call it?
What was that stacked container thing called?
Stackbox?
Yeah, you could try that. Check the little is variable box on the top right.
What does that do?
You can access it from the blueprints.
Okay.
Rename it to something more meaningful, like items or something. I don't know. Items container, whatever. Okay. Now, if you go to the graph on event construct, drag off of it and do a for loop.
For each loop?
No, just for loop. If you scroll all the way down. Up a little bit, I guess. Where is it?
This one?
There it is. Yeah. We'll just like fill it. This is just going to generate a few random items we can put in here. So do like first index 0, last index 10. I don't know. We can put 10 items, 11 items in there. Drag off of the loop body and do create widget. And then select your item. Notice there's an item name parameter. That's the expose on spawn thing.
Did I set the right thing?
How
does it know to put spaces in there?
It just assumes that underscores and camel case is spaces.
Oh, okay.
So we could give it a random name. So you could drag off of item name. Actually, just right.
Get item name?
No. Let's do. What is it? String. Make a string literal. Just right click somewhere.
Make a literal string.
Yeah. And then say just item space.
In here.
Yeah, in the value. Yeah, and then drag off of the return value and do append or concat. I can't remember what it is. Maybe it's append, and then hook the index of the for loop into B. So this it'll be like item 1, item 2, item 3.
Okay.
So then hook that output of that append into item name. Okay. Now, the result of that create build mode widget, inventory widget, put it inside of the items container.
Into this?
Into your items container variable.
So I want to get...
Drag off of it. And then I think it's add child to Stackbox. Yeah.
And this?
Click that up.
Okay. Does that work?
Well, hook the return value into the content. The return value of your create inventory widget.
Oh, into this?
Yeah. There. Now, go back to your main.
I just want to look and see what this... I guess it won't do anything because we're not calling it anywhere yet. Yeah.
Right. So now, if you're in your main widget, just put your build mode tab or whatever inside of your widget switcher. Just create one from the palette.
Tab. Drag that into here, right?
Yep.
An item. But we're already calling this, right?
Yeah, the tab you put in there automatically puts 10 buttons in it.
Okay, nice.
And then it's when you add it to the container, it's got parameters for like, does it fill vertically? Does it center? How like all that.
Yeah, I remember doing that a while ago. I forget where... Am I doing that in this thing? No, that's in the inventory tab, right?
That's in the tab. If you go back to the blueprint, the result of add child to Stackbox. Oh, it's in the blueprint because you're creating them dynamically. The return value of that, you can drag off of the return value. And you can do like set vertical alignment.
What do these mean? I guess top align?
Sure. That's it.
Like that?
Sure.
What does that do? Yeah, that makes little buttons like this.
Yeah, then you could do something like, go back.
Yeah, like I want to make it so it rolls over. So set padding.
Well, that's different, but yeah.
From this thing?
Yeah. This will make them have space around each one.
Well, why?
You need to drag off of you need to drag off of that and call set padding on that. No, delete your set padding.
Oh, off of this
drag
thing?
Off of the return value. No, the return value.
Oh, okay.
It's a different. Yeah, it has its own specialized one for stack boxes apparently.
And then what?
Drag off of padding and then do make padding. Or margin apparently. And then you can tell it how much space around each side you want.
See what that does.
Well, you need to call it.
Oh, right. That's gonna be over here, right? Or would it be better to do it? Probably better to do it here first.
Sure.
this does. Okay. Nice. Now I want to make set size, and I want to make them roll over.
Yeah, that's probably a parameter in the tab.
Set size?
No. Go delete. Go back to the designer.
This is in like into the actual.
One sec. If you go to the designer. And then what are the parameters in here? Yeah, if we go, yes, like that. Expand advanced maybe? Up above? No. Does this thing work?
I mean, this is
box.
Yeah. This is an items container. It's a stack box. Yeah. This is probably gonna be good for you to figure out because you're gonna need to do the same thing basically for your game.
Is there one called wrap box?
There is.
Oh yeah, that's the one you want.
Can I replace
just
it with
right
this?
click? Yeah. No, that'll add it as a child. If you right click it, replace with at the top. Yeah. You'll have to change the blueprints.
What do I need to change?
Well, if you hit compile, you'll get errors. See, it's assuming those things are assuming it's a stack box, but it's not anymore.
Oh, so I needed.
You need to call it on the return value.
Oh, on this thing.
Yeah, otherwise it doesn't know what object you're trying to do it on. Add child. Oh, sorry. On the this is the wrong thing. Drag out the items container variable. Yeah, add child on that.
Why didn't that work?
Well, first of all, you need to hook up return value to the content. No, the other return value. You need to recreate those paddings because that padding and vertical alignment stuff is assuming it's a stack box.
Oh.
Oh, drag off of the return value of that child. Yeah. Oh. Drag off the return value.
All right.
Oh, that one, it said it was targeting wrap box.
Nice. Well, why is this one longer? Okay, now I can set parameters for a specific size. Right?
Probably.
Is there a way for me to make... I don't know. Where is it? Add some padding to the box. Now, how do I make those boxes all be a specific size? Do you know? Oh, you're probably busy. Get my phone really quick. I wonder if it's on.
Hi, did you get it?
I don't know how to make it a specific size. Because right now it's just kind of whatever. Is there a way that I could set it to be a specific size? Is it in here?
Yeah, what's the best way to do it?
Is it in here somewhere where it creates the widget and sets the size? Set desired size in viewport. Set widget slot desired size.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna try it here and see what happens. Is there a way to quickly just drag it into this thing?
Well, kinda. If you, instead of doing it like you did, if you just drag off of the create widget one.
See what happens if I do this. No, it didn't do anything. Maybe did I not apply it to anything?
No.
What do I do?
Delete that.
Okay. Whoops.
Okay.
What do I do? I feel like it's in here somewhere.
Right, go back to designer. Oh wait, go to the item one. Right click on the button on the bottom left. Yeah. Do wrap with size box. And then click on the size box. I think this has parameters for like minimum and maximum. Yeah.
So with override, we'll just set it to a
Or you can
specific
like force it to a specific.
Yeah. say I just do like, I don't know how big that is, but yeah, it's probably pretty good like that. Okay. Now, how do I bind it so that like item 1 is this, item 2 is this, item 3 is this, 4 and 5, for example? That's the question. That's the question. I just don't know. You there?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is good to solve because your game's going to need this too, probably, right?
No.
No? You're not going to have an inventory that you can, like, drag things in and out of? You're not going to be able to pick things up and have them in inventory and then throw them into the world and so other people can have them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to need to solve this so you can... Yeah, so how do I...
I've done that before.
So how can I add... Do I have to go into, like, each one of these things? Because it's a BP item, which is what I want it to be. So, I go to, like, say this one, and I have to give it some sort of name or something? Give it some...
Are you trying to make an inventory or a shop?
Like, where I can buy it? So, I guess it's kind of an inventory. So the way that I'm doing this... Let me see if I can explain this to you. So, I'm just going to use Rita, and I'm just going to add a new layer and hide all this stuff. So, I want you to have this menu, right? But this just shows you, it's kind of a shop and inventory in one. So basically, this shows you like what's available. You just purchase it and drag it and just drop it in, you know? And you can't like take things and put them into your inventory or whatever. You would just have you would probably have a storage closet somewhere that you would move them into. Right? And so then there's also going to be a PC monitor, right? Where on there you can go to a Facebook Marketplace type thing. And that will, you can purchase like a thing, and that will also show up in here under like, maybe I'll have to make another tab for like purchases, you know? Mm-hmm. Or maybe when you go onto Facebook Marketplace and let's say there's like a grid of things that you can buy, right? And when you click one of those things, it'll automatically put you into build mode, so you drop it in. So if you purchase it, you just drop it in. Right?
Okay.
Or there's also going to be a catalog. And there's going to be an email. So there's a catalog of like
okay,
anyways, so you'll basically you'll be able to purchase like from here, purchase discount things, and then there'll be like a catalog where you can unlock things in here. So some of these boxes will be gray. You know what I mean? Because you can't buy them yet.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to unlock them in the catalog. So you have to like buy the rights to this company's catalog, or like you can either like purchase that. Anyway, so that's how I have this working. Does that make sense?
Go back to Unreal. Yeah. Okay. Go to your the scene. Make a new, maybe, are items all attractions, or are there things other than attractions that you can buy? Probably other things too, right?
Attractions, concessions, decorations,
Okay.
utilities, and structurals.
Where should we put this? Blueprints, maybe. Add a new.
I should probably move widget stuff. Can I move this over?
Uh-huh. You can drag it to the somewhere on the left.
Oh, right. I should move these into blueprints. Move here to blueprints. Yeah, because I don't need this thing, because widgets and blueprints should all be together, you know?
Okay. I mean, I keep them separate, but.
All right. Oh, okay.
Okay. Add a struct.
A what?
Add. Where is it? Miscellaneous? I don't know.
Structure?
Yeah. Yes. Call it like item type or something. Yeah. Okay. So this will contain all the data for anything that is like an item in your inventory or shop or whatever. You can add fields to here. So it has one field, change it to text. Change the Boolean type to text. And then the left is the name of this field.
Oh, so if I set this to text, and this is what so these are adding.
And then this is the name of the item. So name.
Item name.
Well, you don't need to say item name.
I guess it's item type, yeah.
Yeah, name. Add a new variable. This could be like price.
Yeah. And this will be
this could be
an integer, right?
Integer or float if you want cents. Maybe integer. I don't know. Whatever. Or you could have, if you want to be more precise, you could have dollars and cents as two separate fields. Whatever.
I don't think you're going to be buying anything for $13.99. It'll probably be just like $100 or $300 or whatever. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Add variable. This could be actor.
What does that mean?
This is the actual like blueprint actor that spawns for this item.
Okay, and this is an actor. Object reference.
Unless you have a parent class specifically for all of those things.
I do. So class reference, right?
No, object. Yeah, class reference actually.
Because I have BP buildable.
What is it? Okay, change that to BP buildable instead of actor then.
Buildable.
You could add a new variable. You could have another text field like description or something. And you could build a thing that like if you hover over it in the UI, it shows this description text.
Okay.
You could add a.
Do I need a category for like which category it's in? Like this is a.
Yes.
Category.
So make to do that, minimize, make an enum.
Huh?
Okay, just minimize.
Where? Like this?
Minimize the window. Yes. Oh, never mind. Unless you had an overlay window. Go back to the there. Add a new thing. Enumeration. Yep, and this could be item category. Yep. And then just add enumerator, one for each thing.
Okay, let me see what are the categories I have. I was thinking I might need another. I don't think I do actually. Yeah, we're good. So this one would be attraction. This one is concession. This one is a declaration. This one is a utility. That's going to be like trash cans, bathrooms, you know. Structural. So if you want to like add stairs, add second stories, railings, all that stuff.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, save. And then go back to your item type structure and change the type of that to item category.
That's pulling this thing. Okay. Okay.
I have save. Now go back to your level. Add a new thing.
Add a new thing. What is it? What it is?
Data table.
This one?
Data table.
Right here?
No, the one that says data table.
That's what I'm hovering. Data table right here.
Oh, I guess it was lagged. That one.
What row structure am I doing?
Okay, it was lagging. Item type.
Okay, and what is this going to be called?
Items.
Okay.
Okay, open that up. Your stream is lagging. And now you can add rows, so now you can create a row for each type of buildable item. Click add on the top.
Oh, cool. So I've got the name, the price, the active description, and the category. Oh, okay. Because it's the actors. So the actor is a BPI buildable.
Uh-huh.
Where do I find it? How come there's nothing in here?
Go back to the item type. Click on the that. Or sorry, go on the left. Click on the drop down. No, the BPI buildable drop down. Search for BPI buildable. How did you change it to class reference?
Actor.
Does not work for interface.
Actor, object class, object reference, or class reference. Guess I can just do an object actor. That's fine.
No. You have to do you have to do class
work.
reference.
Oh, it won't work if I do this.
Yeah, just do actor and class reference. Okay. And then
now it's
just put one for each thing.
Okay.
Or add a new row for each thing.
BP pool table. Nice. So this name is pool table. The price. Let's say this is 900. Description. Pool. Basic pool table. Categories attraction. No wait, this is a attraction.
Okay,
Can I make? Can I?
One.
Yeah. Can I make a subcategory? I suppose I can. Like this is an attraction. It's a tabletop attraction, or this is a thrill attraction. Kind of like in here under attractions, I have arcade games, tabletop games, thrill games, maybe other things too. You know.
You can, but if it would be this way, it would technically let you pick like select like a tabletop sub attraction for a thing that's not an attraction.
Yeah, that way. I mean, what I'm saying is that way I can make like filters over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can click it and it'll just filter those ones. So I'm assuming I want to make a subcategory.
We can do that
in here. So this would be.
Let's do that later.
What is this? I just want to like just. I'm sure that's just something we can add later, right?
Yeah, you need to make a new.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. But so my main thing is I don't want to go through and make things that I'm gonna have to delete. I want to make a basic thing where I can build everything else on top of it, right? So as long as it's something that like this works and I can add that into it without having to like completely rewrite everything, you know, because I want things
Yeah.
to be designed in a way that I can add features to it without having to redesign. So, all right, items.
Okay.
So we've got this, and we'll add. Is there? I can import from like a.
Yeah, this is like it can use like CSV,
So I can use like an Excel
Google
sheet.
Sheets or whatever.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so this one's gonna be. Let's call this bar. Basic drinks bar. This one is going to be 1500. Actor bar. BP drinks bar. Description. Drinks bar. Bar serving beverages. And this one is category concession. So we have things in different categories. And I'll add one more so we have multiple in the same category. This one's going to be Racing Simulator 2500. Racing chair, yeah. Description, single player racing simulator. This is also an attraction. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you
Yes,
can give them row names, but whatever.
Because that's just going to be
Now,
the same as
go-
the name here.
Yeah. Go back to your inventory tab. Like the tab widget. Go to the graph. Now let's change the for loop. Delete the for loop. Yeah, and right click. No. Just right click out. Do get data table or something? Search data table. Get data. Scroll up. Is there one that tells you how many rows there are in there? Just search data table.
Get data table row.
Wait, but you don't know the name of it. Just search data table, no get. Scroll up to the top. Okay,
Does
keep
data
going.
table row exist?
Oh, keep going.
String data.
Maybe data table's the wrong way to do this.
This is really nice just to make it easy to add things. What I can always do is just figure out like what number there are, but maybe that'll be hard because it's gonna
Well, we
depend
can
on.
just do it this way. Just do get data table row names.
Where was I?
Right one.
Yeah, this one. Data table row names.
Yep. Hook that up to
Items.
construct or whatever. Yep. Drag off of out row names and do for each. Yep. And then do get data table row.
This?
Very bottom one. Yep. Hook up array element to row name. So this is getting each row in the table. Now on out row, you're gonna want to move this whole thing left.
Do I need this stuff right here?
Um,
This stuff right here? I don't think I do anymore, do I?
Not that stuff. No.
Okay.
Okay. Break out row. No. Well, I guess you could do that. Now you could do a branch on outrow category. Or just add a branch. And then don't hook it up. Just drag off of outrow category and type equals. Equal enum. Nope. Delete.
This one?
Yeah. So here now we'll filter to only attractions. Hook that up to the branch. And then hook that up to row found.
Do you have to do this for each one of these categories?
No. This tab, this build mode inventory tab, it'll have a category variable on it that the parent tab switcher will pass in which attraction it's for.
Oh, so I'm gonna put something here to like tell that I'm gonna grab it from, right?
Yeah, you can promote that to variable if you want.
This?
Yeah.
And this is gonna be category type.
Sure.
This or category.
And you can yeah, you can make that visible too if you want. The little eye. Okay.
I'm guessing
now,
the item category, so it matches.
Yeah. You can hook up outrow name onto the create widget on the right.
Oops.
Or actually, let's change it. Can you combine those back together? That struct.
This?
Yeah. Does it let you?
Yeah.
Drag off of outrow and break it. Yep.
Why are we doing it this way?
I'll show you. Now hook up category again to your equals.
Yeah.
Now go back to your item widget. No, like the item, not the yeah. Okay, go to graph. Is it frozen?
I'm on the graph.
Okay, change item name variable from text to a item type. This will break some stuff temporarily.
Item type?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay.
And rename it to item type, I guess.
Item name? Rename item name to item type? Okay. Yeah, it's breaking stuff.
Yeah, now go to the designer. You need to unhook that binding.
Where?
Select the text block.
Oh.
And then, yeah, delete that. Actually, it lets you select. Yeah, there you go.
To name, right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want name there. Okay, now it's gonna be happy. Let's see really quick what
now.
happens if I do this.
Now,
oh, there's nothing. It's not populating anything. Okay, good. So it knows that there's nothing there right now.
Well, it's because you didn't hook up the blueprint.
I know. I know because I wanted to make sure since there's nothing there, it's not trying to populate anything. So that's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, hook up the branch to your create widget now.
The true?
Uh-huh. And then hook up item type to the output of that row, get row. This way the item has knows everything about the item, not just the name.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I figured we're putting the split here because we want to use this whole thing somewhere as well.
Now run that, compile and run.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Then you can make it so that when you press that button, it spawns the actor that's in the item type.
Yep. And then I can also go through
Anyway,
It
I'm
would be
gonna
in-
go.
It would
eat
be in
something.
here at a variable for like, what would it called? Like icon image, right?
Yes.
And this is a. Is there a picture image right there? Okay. Nice. I appreciate that. I think I can take it from here to make it spawn the correct actor. I think. We'll see. Alright, thank you.
Right.
See ya.
See you.
Alright. Cool. Okay. Now what I don't know. Well, let's. Yeah, so it shouldn't. Yeah, it's not showing the bar. Because I don't have the. You know what I mean? Like the upper above menu yet. We need to put that smaller. Right, so that should be down there. Yeah, I kind of like that size. Okay, then the first thing we need to do is... And this is getting complicated. I don't think I need that open. UI, okay. The first thing I need what is this? A canvas panel, right? And that's gonna go like right here. Boy, I wish it would snap to like a grid. But whatever. Well, can I rename this? Categories. And then we'll make we want, what was it called? It's in here, right? A box of some sort. That might be up here. Horizontal box. Inside here. Okay. Wonder if I should just manually. Well, I probably don't want to. Okay, so we need a new. Do I have a graph in here? I don't. I need to do. Okay. So I want to duplicate. Build mode, inventory categories. Okay, and then for this, instead of its, why can't I get its category? Oh, maybe I have to call it something else. No. Why can't I pull something from here to figure out what these are? Display name for them. Or is it because only certain things are... So in items, you can do name, because that's text, price, text. Yeah, how do I get it to call the create the, not the name, the price, the description, the... Do I have to create a binding? What does this mean? Get item type, split. Oh, is it because it has 2 pins? I don't want a description for this. Edit. Now, how do I get rid of description? Maybe I can do it this way. What did I do? Break. Convert to float. if that works. Getting the category, converting it to text, and setting that as the return. Okay, so this should be good. Oh, I have to. I don't want to width or height override it. I want it to. Oops. That's fine. We can keep a size box in there. I don't care. I don't need these guys anymore. So this thing calls them. Wait, this is really hard to think about. This is really hard to think about. What do I want to do here? So I can close all this stuff right now. Okay. I get some more water. I gotta think. This is really, really hard. So make it. Okay, so I wanted this horizontal box. To function like this thing. So I probably want to make let's see, inventory. Oh, we have one. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Duplicate this one, WG. Categories tab. Okay. And on this one, no, we want it from, what do I want it from? We want an enumeration. Get enumeration. Number of entries in item category. Okay, so we want that. What I'm doing here, though. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh, no, 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 no. Horizontal box. I want this. Where's items container? I guess it can be the same thing. What does this mean? So this one is making a loop. I don't know how to do this. I don't know. I guess? Oh. This is really complicated. there like a fill box? Oh, it's a scroll box. Maybe that's what I want. Spin box. Huh. How do I make him fill? Maybe. Maybe it's these guys that I need to. I suppose this is probably the best way to go buy it. Because I don't need to be like changing stuff in it. So I don't need a categories tab. Yeah, so build mode categories tab. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. Don't need you open. View. Okay, so you. Going to delete these for now. So this one is going to be first. Let's pull up attractions. Is there a font button? There is. It's copper plate. That's right. It's fine. We can do that for now. I can just import a font later. You gotta get down. Get down. You can't be laying on top of my fan, dude. I know it's warm, but it's trying to get heat out. You can't be blocking the fans. What does this mean? Color set to black. Sure. Button. Huh, I can. Where is item category? How do I do this? Okay, so unconstruct. Whatever item category. I just don't know. So this blueprint can be called multiple times. That's what it's saying. Okay. I'm actually going to ask Gemini this. Let's see. When I load an asset to Unreal Engine, UE5 creates an icon of it. So I can see what the asset looks like in the content browser. There, way to access that icon. There is a way to use it in widgets. Oh, so I have to create, okay. There's no way to like grab it. That's fine. Is there a... No. I don't know what I'm doing. Why don't we... I don't know. Okay, so when you construct it, it's getting the table of items. It's getting the table of items, making an array of those names and looping based on that row of names. And if it finds a row, it's going to create it. On the condition that it's the item category and this thing's category are the same. Now, how? I need this to be something I can set. I'm assuming I want it over here then. I want a horizontal box. Not within the... No. do here then? It's left mouse button. See, this would be so much easier. Otherwise, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna check if. Or maybe buttons have like things built into them. I don't know. How do I make buttons do things?
Heyo, in this tutorial we're gonna create custom master buttons that you can use same as the default buttons, but with your style and text.
I don't care about this.
I would say here, maybe calling that here. So tutorial. If you need help setting up a HUD custom button, and yeah, that's how you can create master buttons, reuse them, and I guess you can save a lot.
Hey guys, what's up? Fuller here. Welcome back.
I don't know how buttons work. Like, I mean, it obviously has some built-in like this is all built into it, and like it can click on it, but I don't know where is the code for that. So like, so this is the button. You can't drag it. Okay. Attractions. Why does it do that? Oh, is it because it's going over to, like across the screen? Okay, unclicked attractions button. What are macros? Okay, so when you click attractions button, I want it this is the data tree. Data table. Let's go to the data table of items. It gets all the names. Let's see what is it doing. Let's figure out exactly what it's doing here. It's getting all the names and looping for each instance. So it's going to make a check of all the items there is. And it's going to get all of them. And only allow the ones that are in the item category. Item category enum. I know kind of what I need to do. I want this. I want to be able to change this. Can I get this over here? Get item category. From the build, I'm gonna get, here we go. Set item category. Why does it need to have a category? You click it, it sets. What did we do over here? Want to get Get the enum. Do here. Oh no, no. No scratching the chair, dude. I don't know what to do here. This is what I wanted to do. Why can't I just override it? Okay. How did I do it over here? So, took the hit actor and set it as the hovered actor. So I need to to get this thing, get item category from it. That won't let me delete that. Yeah, I don't know what to do here, so. When I click this thing, essentially, oh, is this what we want? Does this work? That works. Nice. We're going to create one for you. One for you. One for you. And one for you. This one's going to set to concession, decoration, structural. Let's go over to here temporarily. That works. So it is toggling between them. Okay, that works. Hello.
How are you doing?
It's all bad.
Listen, I went to my parents' house.
Huh? Did you go to your parents' house? Oh, you left them in your car?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't look, because you're gonna know what I'm doing. You said you don't want to know yet. Okay.